So, you've got your phone, your laptop, maybe a tablet, or a smartwatch. These devices are a huge part of your life. They hold your photos, your messages, your bank details. Basically, your digital life is packed into these little glowing rectangles. Think of it like this. Your online accounts are like your home, and your logins are the keys to the front door. You wouldn't just leave your front door wide open, right? Or use a key that anyone could copy. The same exact thinking applies to your digital world. It's not just about some secret government files. It's about protecting your personal space from people who shouldn't be there. Cybersecurity sounds like a complicated techie term. Maybe you picture hackers in dark rooms, furiously typing code. But for most of us, it's much simpler. It's about the small, everyday habits that keep your stuff safe. It's about being smart online. Because the threats aren't always big, dramatic heists. Sometimes it's a sneaky email that looks legit, or a weak password that's easy to guess. These small vulnerabilities can lead to big problems, like identity theft, or losing access to your own accounts. It's a fundamental part of using technology in 2025. It's just as important as locking your car. Alright, let's talk about passwords. They are the first line of defense for almost everything you do online. But here's the paradox. Complex enough to stop a computer, but simple enough for our human brains to remember. And that's where most people get it wrong. Using password 123, your pet's name, is like putting a welcome mat out for hackers. These are often the first things they try. The key to a strong password is a mix of length and complexity. A short, simple password can be cracked in seconds. Literally, seconds. You need something better. So, what makes a password strong? Think long and random. A great trick is to use a passphrase. Instead of one word, think of a short, memorable sentence. For example, I ate 4 tacos on a Tuesday. It's long, with uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols. It's also way easier to remember than 8AKZPQ, but incredibly difficult for a computer to guess. The goal? Unique to you, and nonsensical to everyone else. Avoid common phrases, song lyrics, or anything easily found in a dictionary. Be creative. Now, you're probably thinking, I have dozens of accounts. How can I remember a unique, long password for each one? You can't, and you shouldn't even try. This is where a password manager comes in. It's a game changer, a secure digital vault. Remember one super strong master password. It creates and stores unique ones for everything. It can even autofill. This is probably the single biggest security upgrade you can make. It ends password reuse. If one site gets breached, attackers try the same password everywhere. Unique passwords compartmentalize the risk. A breach on one site won't compromise your entire digital life, keeping you much, much safer. Okay, you've got strong passwords. That's huge. But what happens when someone tries to trick you into just handing over the key? That's phishing. Phishing is a scam where attackers disguise themselves as a trustworthy company or person in an email, in a text message, or in a direct message. The goal is to fool you into clicking a malicious link or giving them your personal information, like your password or credit card number. These messages can look incredibly convincing, using real logos and language from companies you know and trust, your bank, a delivery service, or a big tech company. Be skeptical of unsolicited messages, especially if they create a sense of urgency. Phishing uses fear or excitement to make you act fast. Your account has been suspended. You've won a prize. They want you to panic and click immediately. Before you click anything, take a breath. Look for red flags. Hover over links to see the real address. If it looks suspicious or doesn't match, don't click. It's a trap. Check the sender's email closely. At first glance, it might look right. SupportApple.com versus SupportAppleSecurity.com or SupportAppy.com. They're counting on you not noticing. Watch for generic greetings like Dear Customer. Legit companies address you by name. Poor grammar and spelling are major red flags. If it's suspicious, delete it. Don't reply. Don't click any links. Don't download attachments. If you're worried it's real, don't use anything in the message. Type the company's website yourself or open their official app and log in. This bypasses the scam and checks from a trusted source. Being cautious is always the winning move. We've all done it. You see that little notification pop up. Software update available. Ugh, not now. So you tap, remind me later. And you keep tapping it, day after day. Updates aren't just new emoji or icon changes. They often contain critical security patches. When developers discover a vulnerability, they fix it and push an update to protect you. Ignoring updates leaves a known vulnerability open on your device. Think of it like a car recall. If the manufacturer found a brake problem, you'd take your car in right away. Faulty brakes are dangerous. A software vulnerability is the digital equivalent. It's a flaw that could allow someone to take control of your device, steal your data, or install malicious software. Hackers actively search for unpatched devices. Easy targets. Keeping software updated is one of the simplest, most effective protections. It applies to your phone, OS, iOS or Android, your web browser, your apps, Windows or macOS, even smart TVs and smart speakers. Enable automatic updates whenever possible. Most devices have a setting for this. Turn it on. Updates install in the background, often while you're sleeping. You'll stay on the most secure version. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game. Researchers find flaws, developers patch them, attackers look for new ones. By staying on top of updates, you're on the winning side. You're ensuring your digital defenses are as strong as they can be. Next time you see update available, don't ignore it. It's a free, easy, essential security upgrade. Take the few minutes to install it. Small investment, big peace of mind. Okay, so you have a strong password thanks to your new password manager. That's a great first layer of security. But what if someone steals that password? Maybe from a company data breach. This is where the second layer comes in, two-factor authentication, or 2FA. It sounds technical, but it's simple. You need two things to log in. Something you know, your password, and something you have, usually your phone. Like a bank card and a PIN. Here's how it works. You log into an account, like your email. Enter username and password. The site asks for a second piece of info. It sends a temporary code to your phone as an SMS, or via an authenticator app. You type the code to prove it's you. A hacker with only your password can't pass that step. Set up 2FA on every account that offers it. Start with your primary email, your banking apps, and your main social profiles. Open security settings and find two-factor authentication or two-step verification or login approvals. Link your phone number, or better, link an authenticator app like Google Authenticator or Authy. Authenticator apps are more secure than SMS, but SMS is still much better than nothing. This step dramatically boosts your account security. It turns a lock and key into a bank vault door. Most major breaches and account takeovers could have been prevented with 2FA. It's that effective. It may add 5 seconds to log in. That tiny delay is worth making it nearly impossible to hijack your digital life. Public Wi-Fi is everywhere. Cafes, airports, hotels. It's incredibly convenient. You can get some work done, scroll through social media, whatever. But that convenience comes with a big risk. When you connect to an open, unsecured public Wi-Fi network, you're essentially shouting your information in a crowded room. The data you send and receive isn't always encrypted, meaning anyone on that network with the right tools could see what you're doing, passwords, credit card numbers, or personal messages. It's a classic trap many fall into without a second thought. The safest approach is to treat public Wi-Fi as if someone is always watching. Avoid doing anything sensitive. No online banking, no shopping, no logging into important accounts like your email. Save those for trusted networks like home or office Wi-Fi, or use your phone's cellular data connection, which is much more secure. If you just need to browse the news or watch a public video, public Wi-Fi is generally fine. But the moment you need to type in a password or personal info, stop and reconsider the network. If you absolutely have to do something sensitive on public Wi-Fi, use a virtual private network or VPN. A VPN creates a secure, encrypted tunnel. Your data is scrambled. Snoopers see gibberish as it travels through the VPN server to the internet. It's like a private armored car for your data on a public road. Ultimately, cybersecurity is a mindset, a series of small, smart habits. Use strong, unique passwords. Use a password manager. Be skeptical of emails and texts. Keep your software updated. Enable 2FA. Be cautious on public Wi-Fi and use a VPN when needed. Make these habits second nature and navigate the online world with confidence and safety.